Hi, Bill Pollock, MissouriNet.com. I want to talk Little League. Jackie Robinson West from Chicago, my hometown, brought a lot of pride to when I watched him over the summer. It was great. Pulling for the boys from Chicago. I mean, my friends back home, everybody was cheering, rallying around this team. Turns out the organizers of that league, the coaches, bring kids from outside their league, outside their territory, outside their boundaries. Little League International looks into it and says, you know what? Kids were on the roster illegal, got to strip the championship. I still have a lot of friends from Chicago on social media because I posted this story when I first heard it, when it first came out that the title was being stripped. And, a lot of them blaming the parents, saying, they feel bad for the kids. And you do, because, they kind of get pulled into this. And it's unfortunate for him, but I think the right decision was made. I think that Stephen Keener, the CEO for Little League International, did the right thing by saying that this national title is no good and Jackie Robinson West does not deserve it. And I thought that was going to be the end of the story. Come to find out, reading the Chicago Sun-Times, that Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel actually put in a phone call to Keener to ask if a different punishment could be applied. Emanuel suggesting that alternative punishments could apply, such as banning that league for a certain playing time, that they couldn't be eligible for this anymore. Okay, first of all, the fact that politicians are getting involved in this and making this political, which is probably more for his gain, just to make it look like he's trying to rally around his community, is just disgusting. Politics should be out of this thing altogether and shouldn't be involved in it. But Mr. Mayor, your idea is, okay, let's reward the kids that won, even though they were on a team illegally, whether it was their fault or not, they were still on the team illegally. But let's give them the championship. But let's say that kids within the boundary of what is supposed to be Jackie Robinson West baseball, let's say that they do get a group of kids in a year or two that are good enough to compete on a national level. You're going to penalize them because of something that happened a couple of years ago. I mean, it's just complete nonsense. Absolute not. You're going to punish kids in the future. Listen, it's the same way and the same argument that was made for the football players at Penn State when all of the infractions and punishments were coming down. Everybody rallied around the football team and said, wait, why are you going to punish kids that are going to go there or will go there in the future in Penn State? Why are you punishing them for something that happened a while back? Well, this is the same argument. You can't punish kids that could possibly have that opportunity years down the road because of this decision that was made by the adults and the organizers of this. And look, the parents are just as guilty. They knew what was going on. According to what was taking place, they kind of fudged the boundaries or whatever the case was, and then went to other leagues. Jackie Robinson West, I guess, went to other surrounding leagues and said, hey, let's, stay with us on this and let's not bring this up. So parents and of the players are outraged. They said that you're taking an inspirational championship away from these 13 and 14-year-olds, that Little League International is punishing these boys for something that they did not have a hand in. Listen, as far as the kids and the players, I don't blame them. They are victims, but I don't feel sorry for them. I mean, think about it. They had an awesome summer. All right. They went and played baseball, had fun, traveled, were on national TV, had a parade, sat in the dugout with the Chicago Cubs at Wrigley Field. They had a great summer. Now, they shouldn't let it ruin their fact that they had adults and parents that were supposed to be looking out for them. That's screwed up. And if those kids were right here today, I would say, man, dude, you know what? It sucks. But you know what? Use this as a lesson when you grow up that you got to watch who you associate with. And I just wish that instead of fighting and having, community activists and the mayor get involved and trying to keep this title for these kids, I wish someone would just step up and take responsibility and say, you know what? We messed up. And to the kids in Philadelphia and South Dakota and Rhode Island and Washington State and Nashville and Texas and Las Vegas, the team that we beat, to all of those teams that did it the right way, we apologize for the way that we handled it and went about our business, because we may have taken an opportunity away from you to play for the world championship. And we apologize. But no one's going to do that, though. They're just going to look out for their kids instead of just owning up and saying, hey, look, I made a mistake. And then look your kid in the eye and say, you know what? I messed up. But no, that's not going to happen. They're going to try to fight this, and lawyers will get involved, and they're going to try to get this championship. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The punishment fits. You cheat. There's rules in place. Listen, the kids aren't going to cheat. Absolutely not. But you know what? If the organization that they're surrounded in does cheat, well, that's why the rules are in place, so that this doesn't happen. So you can't put these rules in place and then when they're broken, just say, well, hey, it's for the kid. No, they got to learn a lesson. Tough one. Sorry, dudes, but that's the way it goes. All right, I'm Bill Pollock. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you again real soon.